Hello, beautiful people. It's Sunday, coming to you today with a quick marketing tip video. I'm kind of fresh faced, no makeup, hair's just kind of thrown up today, so just bear with me. I got some really good information to share. Okay, so this morning I went out to do some marketing and some selling of my products, my candles, and Instantly Ageless at the Moreland Avenue Market. For those of you who are familiar with Atlanta, the Moreland Avenue has a flea market that goes on every Saturday and Sunday. You just got to be up there real bright and early. Like literally you have to be in line up there at the movie theater. It's the drive-in at like 5:30 in the morning. So I got up, went out there this morning. It was freezing cold. Oh my God, it was so cold. But you know what? I was like, I'm about it. I'm determined. Let's do this. I'm not in this to just play around. Let's do this. Let's sell this product. Let's get this Instantly Ageless into the hands of people that need it. Let's also promote Candy Mac candles. So I was out there doing my thing. So I learned a marketing tip today. And by the way, I did really well. I'm so excited. So excited because I really wasn't even out there that long, y'all. It got so cold. I don't know if you all were familiar with the weather this morning in Atlanta, but it was freezing temperatures. And I was standing out there for a good 4 hours in the morning until the sun came up so that people can actually come and shop with you. So when I tell you it was cold, I was like, I wasn't quite prepared. I probably would have stayed out there longer had I had some gloves and a hat on, but I had on my big thick jacket, my black coat with my boots on, and I was like, okay, we posted, we out here, we about to do this. So I wanted to share something with you today. When I first started this business, I got these cards right here. Okay, it's basically the Jeunesse cards. They're comp cards, with a picture on it of the before and after, that I felt like when people see this, it's a quick eye catcher because they're going to say, hey, the bags instantly disappeared on this lady. What product is that? Like, what does that? So on the front, it says get half of the story. And then on the back, it has a QR code where someone can use this code to scan it with their phone to go to the 2-minute video, okay? Here's a little label where I can put my name and number. Well, I got these cards. I ordered about 1,000 of them, and I ordered 500 in Spanish and 500 in English. Well, when I got the ones back from the Spanish ones, I started to think, did I make a smart decision? I started to kind of rethink that because I was thinking to myself, well, if I get this business card in Spanish and I actually prospect or get someone who wants to try the product but only speaks Spanish, then they're going to assume that I know how to speak to them in Spanish. Y'all, I don't know no Espanol. No, I can speak French to you all day, okay? I don't understand Spanish, but let me tell you how this actually ended up being a benefit. This is a marketing tip for you all. If you have any, for you marketers out there, okay, maybe some of you all already know this. This is just something I stumbled upon because if you're like me and you're new to the marketing as far as just MLM, okay, you start to think to yourself, well, I don't really want to, chart territory that I'm kind of unsure of. Me, I like to know everything about everything before I just fully jump all in. Well, when I decided to get these cards in Spanish, I wasn't quite thinking. I was just excited. I'm like, okay, I'm about to share this with everybody. I'm about to go out to the Spanish market, give these cards out there, give some to people who, speak English. If they want to speak French, whatever language, I'm ready to do business with you. Okay. I wasn't thinking about the aftermath. So I started, later on, I was thinking, well, if they want to buy a product and I actually don't know how to conversate with them in Spanish, how is this going to benefit me? How is having these comp cards in Spanish going to help anything? Well, let me tell you, today was living proof that it works. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because, you know, like I've told you all, I have traveled abroad and I learned how to speak French kind of by being just thrown into the environment, being immersed in the culture. Well, one of the things that I learned while I was abroad is that sometimes it doesn't mean when you're communicating with someone, there's all kinds of different communication, okay? There's nonverbal, there's verbal communication. They might even give you a look with the eyes. You know what your mama used to do when you was doing something you ain't had no business? She would give you a look, and that look told you everything you needed to know, okay? So there's so many different forms of communication, but getting to the basis of what I'm saying, when I was traveling abroad, you know, just the fact that you are from a different culture and you're trying to speak their language, it does so much with the rapport that you're trying to build with someone. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know, it's from a lack of the person being in America and having to immerse themselves in our culture, okay? But when I was abroad, I experienced the fact that even though my French was not perfect, people are more willing to help you. They're more willing to listen to what you have to say if you just express an interest in trying your best to get across what you're trying to say to them, okay? Now, that doesn't mean you sound crazy. It's all in humility in a way. I mean, it's okay. So like I was saying, excuse me. When another culture has to come over here and they have to learn our language for the first time, and if they don't know English, it may be a little bit difficult for them. So for me to go out and have a card that was in Spanish helped me tremendously, because you know what was happening? I actually ended up attracting a lot more Spanish people. Now, I don't know. Let me tell you the logistics too, okay? Because if anybody knows anything about the Moreland flea market over at Moreland Avenue, it is kind of, you know, more so of a Hispanic market. So it was very useful for me to have this card in Spanish. But it's not just having this card, okay? I didn't speak to them in Spanish, or nor was I attempting to, because I don't know Spanish. I know un poquito, a little bit of Spanish, but to try to carry on a full-blown conversation, that just wasn't happening. So what I literally did was I would call them over. I would show them my poster board that I had with all the before and after pictures. And then I would say, hey, let me give you this. And when they see that it's in Spanish, they would go, you know, I just think it really resonated with them, the fact that I had two different types of business cards. So I had one that was in English to appeal to the English market, okay? And then one that was in Spanish. So that really just automatically gives you a head up in the game, because it lets people know I'm willing and ready to do business with all types of people, not just people of, you know, African American culture, not just, you know, white, Asian, whoever, okay? I'm ready to do business with anybody. And next thing you know, I'm going to be trying to find some comp cards in all different types of languages, because this was a huge help. So marketing tip of the day, get you some comp cards that are in multiple languages. Don't worry about trying to converse with that person in their language. You can figure out what to do on the back end, okay? But get you some cards in their language so that you can make that initial that initial rapport, that initial conversation with them. Because a lot of them, when they saw this, they were like, oh, you know, they would read experimenta que se siente estar perfecta or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, it worked. It worked. So I got a lot of sales and I'm so excited about it. I am so happy. And that is my marketing tip of the day. Get you some information about your products that are in multiple languages. You will go far with that. And, you know, doing business isn't about doing business with one type of culture, one type of race, one type of nationality. It's about getting your business as large as you can get it all over the world. And I'm in business to do business all over the world and help people. So I hope that was helpful. You all enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. And I know I'm about to go and enjoy mine and eat some food and live life. So have a great day. Oh, and stay tuned. I'm about to do an update on my Zen Body Challenge very, very soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And I hope you all are having a great Sunday night. Bye-bye.